If you want to shine like the sun, first burn like the sun. This course of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam perfectly reflects the tireless efforts and dedication of Professor Mohd Abid Siddiqui from Department of Education, Aligarh Muslim University. And it's my privilege to have a conversation with Abid sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sir, can you please share your journey from an ordinary student to an extraordinary educationist?
I do not consider myself as an extraordinary educationist. I consider myself as a responsible teacher who believes in good teaching, good research, and try to give his best in the department. As far as my student life is concerned, neither I was a ordinary student. I always figured in the classroom as a good student, if not the position holder of the classroom, but I always figured in the list of the good students in my class. Regarding my journey, I completed my high school from my village Tajpur, which is situated in district Bijnor. After that, I completed my intermediate from AMU Aligarh College, Sihara, from 10 km away from my village. Then I completed my graduation degree from Saujan College, Najibabad, which is also in Bijnor district. And then I shifted to Hindu College, Moradabad, for doing my MSc in botany. After that, I joined Aligarh Muslim University and took 4 degrees, that is B.Ed, M.Ed, MPhil and PhD. I also qualified JRF during my research. And then when I was pursuing my PhD, I got the opportunity to face a selection committee in UP Higher Education Commission. And before submission of my PhD thesis, which was awarded to me in 2002, I was appointed as assistant professor in UP Higher Education Commission and given a place to serve in Ganjnudwara Degree College, which is in Kasganj. I served over there for 9 years, and after that I faced a selection committee as an assistant professor in Department of Education, and fortunately I became the part of Aligarh Muslim University in 2009. And then in 2015 I promoted through General Selection Committee to the associate professor, and now since 2018 I am working as professor of education in Department of Education. So this is all about my journey from student life to the present life.
Thank you, sir. Sir, we have heard about discipline a lot. Someone said it's a bridge between goal and accomplishment, and others like it's a key to success. But to maintaining discipline, it's very difficult. And Alhamdulillah, I observed this value in you. So what academic excellence did you get by following discipline and punctuality?
Discipline is basically a value, and it should be cherished and it should be imbibed by every individual irrespective of his profession. And it is more important in case when if you are a teacher, if you are a student, and discipline gives you a lot in your life. And if you are not a disciplined person in your life, then you cannot achieve the goal in your life. The people, if we analyze the success story of great people, then we find they follow discipline in their life. Discipline, I consider, basically to fulfill the responsibilities in an honest and sincere manner. And I try to follow that because I am also a religious minded person, and religion also teaches values and to do justice with their profession. Whether you are a student, whether you are a teacher, whether you are a researcher or anybody associated to any profession, we have to follow the discipline. So discipline, I consider, is the most important factor in the life of the individual. It is basically related to the responsibilities of an individual.
So, sir, discipline is important in today's distraction world of social media and technology.
Yes, the life of the students, particularly in this technologically advanced world, has become very complicated. and they are exposed to the knowledge of innumerable types, and the different types of knowledge is available on the internet, and they are exposed to that. So in this manner, they are getting the distraction from that. Now the responsibility lies on the part of the teachers, parents, and the educated people. Okay, they have to tell the positives and the negative impact of this mass media, and what is important for us, we need to follow that. What is the knowledge which is not useful for us, we should ignore that, and we should not engage in getting too much about that knowledge.
Sir, you used to teach different philosophies. So idealism is one of them. So do you think that idealism is an abstract phenomenon? So how it is relevant in today's world?
Idealism was related in the past, it is related in the present, and it will remain related in the future also. Idealism is basically associated to the idea that ideas are more important rather than the physical world. Physical world can be destroyed, but the ideas cannot be destroyed. But there are two things in our life. One is idea and another is action. So the complete thing is basically related to translate those ideas into the action. Idealism also believes in values, and we see in our society there is a great erosion of values in the society, and in order to maintain stability in the society, idealism basically gives the significance to the values. It also signifies that we need to be disciplined in our life, we have to pay respect to the elders, to the teachers, and we have to be social in nature also. I can cite the example of the Plato. Plato said that we have to use mind for creation of the knowledge. He also signifies the importance of education in the life of the individual. He said that every individual should receive education, although he also said that education should be according to the IQ level of the students. High IQ level students should go for research and higher education, and average IQ student should go for the professional education, and the lower IQ level should go for vocational and other skill development courses. So this philosophy is very much related to that, and we see there is a erosion of value, and this idealism is basically makes a natural man into a perfect man.
सर आजकल हम देखते हैं कि स्टूडेंट डाइवर्स डिसिप्लिन में डिग्री कलेक्ट करते हैं जिसे हम डिग्री इन्फ्लेशन कहते हैं. सर डू यू थिंक इट विल डाउन द वैल्यू ऑफ हायर एजुकेशन and how career guidance counseling is helpful to overcome this issue?
Yes, it is. It has been an issue among the students. Basically, the problem arises when students are not having the access to any guidance and counseling, neither at school level, not at higher education level or the university level. Though they select the courses or the subjects which are irrelevant, or such subjects or the courses are having little vocational values or occupational values in our society. So in order to fulfill the requirement of the present day society, in particularly in the employment, they go for multiple degrees. Yes. And definitely they are engaged in so many degrees at a time, simultaneously taking 2 or 3 degrees. And it is not possible, as far as my personal opinion is concerned, to do justice with many degrees in a single time. Unfortunately, the UGC has also given a green signal to take the multiple degrees, 1 degree from formal mode of education and another degree from online mode of education. And it is also a duplication of the enrollment, and definitely it is deteriorating the quality of higher education. And we have to emphasize the role of the guidance and counseling. Okay, individuals should select the courses according to their abilities and the capabilities and the requirement of the job in the market.
Sir, government policies has emphasized on teacher training in human capital formation, which contribute to the vision of developed India. So what is your opinion about the importance of teacher training?
I consider the importance of the teacher training is very important. very important, as we need the trained doctors, as we need the trained engineers, the professional engineers. Similarly, we need the teachers who are professionally trained. Professionally, when I talk about the professional training, I'm trying to emphasize the significance of sociological aspect of education and psychological aspect of education, and many courses we teach to our student in order to understand the true personality of the individual, because teachers are dealing with the most complicated machine, that is the human machine, which is given by the God a very important attribute, that is the intelligence. So we are having the habit of manipulating intelligence. So dealing with the student, and that too at a school level, is very, very important. And I do not consider any individual who is not having the professional training and the personal attribute added to that to become a good teacher and an effective teacher. Unfortunately, in our country, there are large number of private educational institutions who are giving the degrees, and they are not training teachers in a professional manner. That is contributing to the poor education system of our country, and the vision of the nation to become a developed country cannot be achieved if we are not producing the dedicated, responsible and ideal teachers who are devoting to the career of the students in their day-to-day activities.
Sir, ITEP students are learning since last 1 year in a department. So, what is their experience? How they think that about this department or this course about ITEP?
It is early to say about their experiences, because they have entered in this course and even they have not completed their all the semesters. Still the first semester is not completed by the third semester students. Their examinations are awaited, and we have given the admission to the second batch. So mixed experiences are there. We are struggling it to implement because it is an integrated course.
Yes.
And it is a course where the cooperation and collaboration of all the chairmen of the department is highly essential, and students are learning more credits than the students of BA and the students of the BSc. So they are doing their best, and they are learning, and the time will come while will tell whether this course will be feasible in future or not. But we are trying to implement it in the best possible manner. I recently visited on 4th, 5th and 6th December to the NCRT and presented the experiences of the ITEP and over there, and it was appreciated that Aligarh Muslim University is trying to implement it in the best possible manner. And definitely but one more problem of this course is that the people are not aware about this course, and we need to provide guidance and counseling to the student. If they are having any inclination towards teaching profession, then they should also try for the ITEP as they are trying for the engineering and other professions.
Okay, thank you. सर यूडीसी प्लस एक मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन की रिपोर्ट है जिसमें बताया गया है कि ड्रॉप आउट रेट्स हैव नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट ऑन कंट्रीज लिटरेसी रेट, economy, social well-being. How vocational education in context of NEP 2020 can help to reduce this dropout rate?
Yes, NEP has tried to emphasize this issue and it gave the significance to the vocational education. Let us understand, there is a confusion in the minds of the people. Okay, everybody can become the doctor, yes. Everybody can become the engineer, and everybody can become the researcher. It is not true. The God has given the IQ in a certain manner that follows a normal probability curve. There are individuals who are given high IQ level. They should go for the researches, and there are large number of individuals who are having the less IQ level. We need to provide them vocational training. And dropout is an issue which is very much related to the socio-economic status of our society. If the students having the caliber and they are not getting the opportunity of quality education because of poor socio-economic background, then at least we have to emphasize the vocational education so that in a limited time or less time they are able to develop certain skills and they are getting the employment opportunity according to that, and they become the responsible member of the society and the productive member of the society rather than parasite on the society.
Yes, sir. Sir, you have a long journey in teaching profession. So, what is your definition of a good teacher?
It is very difficult to define the teaching in my words, but what I consider as far as by involving a large number of years in this profession, I consider that teaching is a profession. It is a social service, and if you are teaching by using the best knowledge, skills, and transforming that in an honest manner to your student and presenting yourself as an example in terms of knowledge, in terms of skills, in terms of competency, and in terms of integrity and guidance and counseling. So if teaching is not confined to only transmit the knowledge to the student, rather it is grooming the personality of an individual in a better manner.
सर, ये टेक्नोलॉजिकल एरा है जहाँ पर हमें लगता है कि फ्यूचर में टीचर्स को रिप्लेस कर दिया जाएगा. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक दैट एआई कैन रिप्लेस टीचर इन फ्यूचर?
It is difficult to replace the teacher. Teacher will remain in the forefront. Yes, the role of the teachers are changing. Technology cannot replace the teacher. Yes, definitely it can be used by the teacher to become an effective teacher, and we can use technology, artificial intelligence, but everything is not possible through artificial intelligence. But I consider that we need to change, the teachers need to change their attitude towards technology. They should not confine to the old and the traditional methods, rather they should learn the skills of using the technology so that they can meet the requirement of their students. Otherwise, they will lose their reputation as a teacher in present generation, because present generation has become very technologically savvy generation, and they believe in generation. They are not reading the books now. They are not attending the classes now, and they are using artificial intelligence in preparing their assignments. So we have to utilize our energies in in developing many skills like problem solving skill, collaboration skill. So 21st century skills must be highlighted by the teacher, because these skills are very important to survive in this multifaceted world.
So, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving such a valuable time to us, sir.
Thank you very much, Azra.